Hey guys, today I wanted to show you something very interesting, an item that I think you guys should probably go look for if you're interested in buying a vehicle for your 6-inch line figures. Now, this is the Launch RC Polaris off-road vehicle, radio controlled. Now, this is something that I found at Target, and it was actually originally priced at $19.99 and it is now $9.99. Now, it was in the clearance section, and I've seen it a couple times before, and I wasn't sure about getting it, but at some point I just looked at it and said, well, $10, why not? It looks like it's a vehicle that may work, I'm not sure. Plus, it's radio controlled, so maybe it might be fun to have this. So I ended up deciding to pick it up. I did end up picking up 2 of them for reasons that I'll tell you later, but I wanted to just show you the box, really how it looks. This is the box size that it is. It's about a foot or so in length. And if you can look back here, it is modeled after a particular off-road vehicle ATV, which is the Polaris Sportsman. And even though the paint apps on the vehicle ain't exactly the same as this, it's still good enough, and then you can see how great it is. And underneath here, flip that around, see if we can see that. It tells you that you need 4 AA batteries for the actual vehicle and 2 AA batteries for the controller. And if you go to like a 99-cent store or Dollar Tree, you can probably buy those batteries pretty cheap these days. But this is something that I want to look at, and I want to give you a really close-up look at it right now. Now here is the remote control car Polaris ATV cart out of the packaging, and then the side right there you can see there is the remote control. And the vehicle itself is really well done. Now the actual rider that was on this can actually come up very easily. His hands are holding the handlebars and he's held in by these little pegs right here. You can see one there, you can probably see one right there. And I was just like, I didn't really want it. That was one of the reasons I didn't want this, but the fact that it does come off makes it much more fun because now I can do so much more with it. But first, let's look at the details of the car. Now the car itself is done very well in terms of its detailing. For a simple remote control car, for a $20 car originally, it's not too bad. It is missing some paint or something for the lights that are supposed to be right here, even one right here. But like I said, for a $20 remote control car, this is not too bad. And it looks really good in terms of just in scale. It does look a bit big on the bottom of it, but it's fine. And you can see right here we have the little dial so that you can fix its directional whenever you're running it. And there's an on and off button, and then here we can place in the 4 AA batteries. Now, here's the real reason I wanted to get it. And the reason is because I wanted to put figures of 6-inch scale to be able to ride it. And as you can see here, putting on the figure onto the cart is very simple. The handlebars was one of the things I was worried about because it looks so thin that it looks like it might itself become a little bit more it might become a bit fragile, that it breaks, but it's actually really rough. Not rough, I'm sorry, it's really durable. So once you are able to actually fix your figure in, the peg holes do get in the way. They're not going to fit with any of your figures, especially the Marvel Legends. But you can see here characters such as Deadpool with the same color scheme as this ATV looks fantastic. Because now I feel like this is the best one. This is the figure that came with the Legendary Riders, and they came with this little Vespa. But you can see that figure itself can fit on this ATV, and it looks really nice. Just looking at the scale of it, it looks great. I mean, look at that. It's really cool, and best of all, because it is a remote control cart, you can turn this on. You can turn on the remote, and you can actually see. Whoa! You can see it run. Let's try this again. As you can see, it looks really cool. And let me lift this up so you can see the running of the wheels. It runs really well, and it's really actually quiet compared to a lot of other remote control cars. And what I really like is that when you do turn the wheels, it just turns and it doesn't have any noise to it. Whereas often most remote control cars tend to make a certain noise as if it just turns on its own. It's just bad, but this one does sound well. And just seeing Deadpool on it with that expression of his face, I mean, it's awesome. And for anybody wondering, yes, you can use your G.I. Joe Classified Series figures with this ATV. Here's Snake Eyes on it, and he fits really well, nice with it. And because, of course, the G.I. Joes tend to have a lot of vehicles, this would be a great vehicle if you wanted to customize it, paint it up to make it look more G.I. Joe-ish or whatever. But, you know, stuff like that if you wanted to do it. But here's an idea of what you can use this for, too. So guys, if you are interested in picking this guy up, check your local Targets in the clearance section. They may still have some of these up. They were up a couple weeks ago, and then I see some of them trickle in once in a while at some other Targets. But check it out, pick it up if you like to have for your figures. And if not, you know, just think about it. And it'd be great just to have with like somebody like Deadpool, and then going to the park or something, or going somewhere and just driving around doing crazy things. Like this is what I'm basically going to do this vehicle with for. I did end up picking up an extra one simply because I wanted to repaint it in all black and make it like a vehicle for my Punisher figure or any other figure. And you know, it's just a fun thing to have during these times when you can't really do much at these points. But anyways, thanks for joining me for this. And if you're interested in, like I said, interested in one of these, look at Target and just check to see if they may have it. It may not be on the website anymore, but just, you know, go ahead and try. But if you like the vehicle, if you like to see more of these, let me know. If you liked it, if you like this video, press the like button, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. And yeah, guys, have a good day.